Call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation following. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our elected officials. Grant them the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen.
Amen. Roll call, please.
Allen?
Here.
Green?
Here.
Mistrovich?
Here.
Rindell?
Here.
Ricks?
Here.
Schultz?
Here.
Warren?
Here. Good to see everybody here. We move on to approval of minutes for the city council meeting from July 6th. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on those minutes? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to audience comments. This evening, we have no audience, so I will not be going to them since they're not here after each item for items for consideration. Adoption of the agenda, Mr. City Manager, any changes?
No changes.
City Council, any changes? Motion to accept the agenda as presented would be in order.
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Is there a motion for the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to adopt the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There is no discussion on the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We have 4 items this evening for consideration. The first one being consideration of adopting Resolution 2021-14, which is the Poverty Guidelines and Application. Mr. City Manager?
The City Council is scheduled to consider approving a revised resolution stating the guidelines and asset level test for poverty exemptions. Public Act 253 of 2020 made several changes to the poverty exemption statute that impact how local units, assessors, and boards of review handle the poverty exemption starting with the 2021 tax year. As part of the city's recent AMAR review, it was noted that our current resolution required a format change as to the wording. So the city assessor, Colleen Cargo, has changed our resolution that establishes the poverty guidelines so that it conforms to the correct new legislation, essentially a formatting change, but Colleen is here if you have any questions on it.
Thank you. Colleen, do you have anything to add to that before we make a motion?
Part of what was removed was unless the Board of Review determines there are substantial and compelling reasons why there should be a deviation from policy and federal guidelines. The new public act that was put into place, there can be no deviation by the Board of Review. However, there is a form, and I believe I put it in with the packet, that if there is compelling reasons why there can be this form filed with the State Tax Commission to have it deviate from that. But the Board of Review doesn't have the authority to actually deviate from those poverty guidelines. So this is part of the standardization that the State Tax Commission is doing with making sure that all assessors are following the same guidelines and same rules.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 2021-14, adopting the poverty exemption guidelines and asset test. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this? This is a good thing, Colleen?
This is a good thing.
Okay.
This is just making sure that everybody's following the same, so it's standardized throughout the state, and everybody's getting the same consideration when they're applying for poverty exemptions. Yes.
Was there a reason? I think did I read it somewhere? 85%.
Well, that was through the AMAR because they passed this so late in 2020 for 2021. 2021 was the AMAR review for Macomb County, for all of assessors in Macomb County. That didn't give a lot of time for assessors to get these resolutions to their boards to be able to be ready for that AMAR review that was in June. So this is just a matter of cleaning up some of the things that we needed to do for making us compliant with that. And This is part of my corrective action plan because it was one of the things that was noted on our AMAR review that has to be corrected. So this is one of the things that will correct that.
Any other discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 2 is consideration of bid award OVERBAND crack filling. Mr. City Manager.
City Council is scheduled to consider awarding the 2021 OVERBAND crack filling contract. The project was advertised in Minton website and published in the Voice paper. This is part of our ongoing street maintenance program, and the low bidder was Wolverine Crack Sealing.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Make the motion to award the 2021 OVERBAND crack filling contract 2021-SR-3 in the amount of $16,185 to Wolverine Crack Sealing with the expenses charged to the appropriate line items in the major street and local street funds. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Is there any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 3, approval of purchase the wastewater treatment plant replacement GEOTUBE containers. Mr. City Manager.
Council is scheduled to consider purchasing the 2 GEOTUBE containers for sludge management. In 2013, the city purchased 3 GEOTUBE bags to improve the sludge dewatering capability of the wastewater treatment plant, reducing our disposal costs. Essentially, we usually put 1 bag into service for a year and then let it dewater for a year. And then we're able to cut it open and either haul it to the landfill or dispose of it in other ways. And it's worked well for us. It has reduced the amount of times we have to take the sludge to the and land apply it to the fields. So overall, it's been a cost savings. And the Public Service Director, Jim Getzinger, is here if you have any questions on the cost of the bags or the process.
Okay. Jim, do you have anything to add before council makes a motion?
No, other than just to reiterate that our Tetra Tech, who operates our plant, they feel without hesitation that it is the most cost-effective. It is cost-effective, and it saves the city money, and they'd like to continue doing that until such a time that we were to go to a different process, but it is a worthwhile expense.
Good. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to purchase 2 75-foot diameter and 72-foot long GEOTUBE containers for the wastewater treatment plant sludge operation in the estimated amount of $8,590 with the expense charged to the appropriate line item, contractual services, sewer treatment plan, sanitary sewer fund.
Support.
Motion been made and support. Jamie, would you mind if you
Did I say something?
amended that and said water, what is it called? WaterSolve is the name of the company that we're going to buy that from? So I would suggest after the second line, 72-inch long GEOTUBE container from WaterSolve.
Oh, yeah,
It
of
doesn't
course.
say the name of the company in the,
And you want the name of the company in
I'd
the
like to
motion?
see it in there
Absolutely.
for future. Okay. Okay, and is there still support for that?
Yes.
Okay. Comments, questions? Is this a sole source? Is that why there's no,
Yeah, so when they initially began this operation, this was the company that you could get the product from. That was in Michigan. They're the rep for our state, so there's very limited on where else. So this company did have multiple products. This year, they have a new manufacturer. They represent 2 different, and so we're actually saving money over the last time we purchased because it's a equivalent product at a cheaper price through the same distributor, though.
oh, good, very good. All right. Any other comments, questions? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Our final item here is item 4, establishment of city manager evaluation committee. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider establishing the ad hoc city manager review committee. The last committee was established on August 17th, 2020. The previous city manager review committee was made up of Councilor LaFour, Mayor Pro Tem Mistrovich, and Mayor Tim Ricks.
Thank you, sir. Would council like to drop our rules, or is somebody ready to make a motion?
No,
You'd
we
like
can
to drop
talk
our
about
rules?
it, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we're missing Counselor Four now, so.
Pardon me?
Yes, to drop the rules because we're
That's what I'm
missing
saying. Is
Counselor
council ready
Four.
to drop the rules? Okay. Anybody want to serve? Dennis is not here, so that definitely leaves a hole there. And if there's somebody else wants to serve also, that's possible also. Just, we need to discuss that. Mike, do you want to still serve?
I will serve, but
Okay.
I'm always willing if somebody else wants to give it a round, for sure.
Yeah.
I can turn over the sheet and show them how to use it, but yes,
Yeah.
however, whatever council
And
feels.
I would serve if nobody else wants to. But that still leaves one
Still
person.
one, yeah. Yeah, you're busy.
Anybody?
I mean, I'll do it if you guys aren't interested. I
Don't
mean,
see anybody
or
jumping up and
okay.
down.
It's because John's so awesome. I'll do it.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Are we all done with discussion before we make a motion?
Yep.
We need a motion.
I'll make the motion to establish the ad hoc city manager review committee for the purpose of coordinating the annual performance evaluation of the city manager and reviewing the city manager's employment agreement, make a recommendation to city council on the changes in the compensation package provided to the city manager with the committee expiration date of December 31st, 2021, with the following councilors appointed to serve on the committee: Mayor Pro Tem Stravage, Mayor Ricks, and Councilor Green.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Okay, miscellaneous matters from the city manager. John?
Just a reminder, this Saturday is the community garage sale. Talking to the rec director today, I think we have about 15 different families that have paid for their spot. And then I think there's a dance team that's using that as kind of their fundraiser, so I think they registered for about 5 spots and will be bringing stuff to.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
A
Who?
dance team.
Oh, a dance team? Okay.
Yep, is using that as kind of their fundraiser to have a sale.
Okay, good.
So they
Good idea.
purchased like 5 spots.
Yeah.
So, more the merrier, and, yeah, so I think there'll be a good turnout there.
Very good. You're gonna have to start running that, it's getting so big. Like a little bit. Moving on, council comments. Jim?
Nothing, Mayor.
Rob?
Nothing.
John?
Nothing.
Emily?
I just would like to congratulate Star Craft Brewery for their 2-year anniversary. They had a really, really great turnout the couple of times I was up there, so just
Very good.
happy to see that they had such success.
You just had to go up there and check it out to make sure they were having a good time.
Quality control.
Just twice.
Jamie?
I just would like to thank the Recreation Department for the movie in the park. Small turnout, lots of mosquitoes, but still an excellent choice, so I appreciate Margot's choice in movie. And also just a EDC update that we're starting to plan for Christmas. So just getting those committees and everybody who volunteered, start thinking back together, and maybe that also then the community listening to this, so we already start advertising that we're ready for that, and we're excited for that to happen that first week in December.
Is there a committee meeting as in the past?
Yeah, I was
or-
going to send something out shortly here for
Okay.
August.
Okay.
They were hoping to meet the
Good.
3rd Thursday in
Yep.
August.
Third Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that set, or is that what you were hoping to do?
It is set
it's
for the
set.
EDC
For the
to
EDC.
start, and then of course, anybody who has previously served can join us at that time. We know there's another meeting probably going on that people could be busy with, and we will have more. That's like that initial, because we got to get it started now.
So this is the 19th of August, is the third Thursday.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's not your regular meeting?
It is our regular meeting.
Oh, it is?
We don't have a meeting that month, so it's
Oh,
our
okay.
normal meeting night, but just
Yes,
not.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's EDC.
Yep.
Good. We announce that. Okay. All righty. And Michael?
No, I concur with everything that was said, thank you.
Very good. Okay. I again have many things here. to announce Thursday, July 22nd, Mr. E and the Shoestring Band at 11 a.m., and it will be held at the Beebe Street Park. As already mentioned, the citywide, where is it, John? Community Garage Sale will be Saturday, July 24th. It'll be from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., and that too is in Beebe Park. A leadership camp will be from July 26th to 29th. Did I read that that's already full?
That's full, that's probably the old flyer there.
They're going to have another one?
August 2nd session, call the rec department at 727-3064.
064. But it'll be in August?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, the July session's full, but because of the turnout, they did schedule a second session.
Okay. So this leadership camp, 2021, August, sometime in August. For further information, 727-3064. Richmond Police Officers Association will have their pig roast on August 1st. That is from noon to 4 p.m. And it'll be pulled pork and all kinds of stuff. There's a $10 menu. There's also a $5 menu. And there'll be a 50-50 raffle, a dunk tank, face painting, and other things going on. 50-50 raffle. That again is on August 1st. And you can come into City Hall, I'm pretty sure. And, no, I think that's you show up.
You show up.
Yeah, there's no
Yes.
pre-sales
Correct.
on that. So again, August 1st in Beebe Park. There will be, the Police Officers Association also is running the golf cart raffle right now. There are a few tickets still left. That too will be drawn on August 1st, and those are available at the Police Department right here at City Hall. They're $10 a ticket for a beautiful golf cart. Summer Youth Volleyball Camp. There was multiple camps already. The next camp is going to be starting on Monday, August 2nd. Yeah, August 2nd. That too is going to be at Beebe Street Park. That is, time for that is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a $35 resident or $40 non-resident. For more information, again, call our Parks and Rec at 727-3064. Also, this is Movies in the Park, which Councilor Green just mentioned. We just had Saturday. The next one is Saturday, August 21st. It reads that it's at 8 o'clock, but it depends on the weather. But I think this last time, did they move to 9:30?
Yeah.
So it was dark enough?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
9:15 is when they really started.
9:15?
Yep.
And this is called A Dog's Journey. And that, again, is held in the Beebe Street Park gazebo, if we get the power fixed. Otherwise, I heard they had to move over to the
Yeah, just,
Pavilion?
it was by the pavilion,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, okay. So that's it for the announcements. The calendar, today being the 19th. We believe that on the 24th, also this Saturday, is the Historical Society's Village Garden Tours. I don't have a flyer on that, I don't have a time on that, but that is right in Bailey Park, across from Beebe Park, and of course, it is our Recreation Department's community garage sale. Tifa will be meeting still on the 28th at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. That takes us into August already, and our next regular city council meeting will be on Monday, the 2nd, at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. Is there anything else that we need to?
I believe, Mr. Mayor, that that's also our roundtable meeting on the 2nd.
That's roundtable. It's not marked down on here. That's, the roundtable meeting will start at 5:30
What date was that?
on the 2nd.
Yes.
Roundtable. Okay. Okay. Move on. Is there any other business of the city council this evening? If not, motion to adjourn will be in order.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There is no discussion on the motion. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thanks for being with us.